So with the wizard buffs and reworks on the horizon, I've decided it's time to level up a wizard. However, rather than hitting that begin adventure button, you might want to wait like I will. Before we get started, I'd like to give a special thank you to all of these channel members for the added extra support. However, if this is your first character in the game, go right ahead, begin the game. Level up that character. No point in waiting. And if you don't have the patience to go and level up a second character to, let's say, try out all those other classes, there's also no harm in that. But the wait could be well worth it if you want to get a character to endgame with a little bit of a head start. This event will give you a wide variety of pretty useful items to that individual character, along with gaining some useful tokens to buy rewards that you can use across all your characters. Now, as a new player to the game, you'll be limited with only 2 character slots. So if you've started the game already, you'll have that character upgraded. But if you haven't really focused on a second character, again, you might want to wait. I currently have 14 out of 15, and before I go and level up another character, I plan on waiting until when, do you say? Well, if we check the calendar, you can see upcoming we have the Neverwinter Recruitment event, and this will give you the ability to get 200 incentives, which will allow you to get enough upgrade tokens to get a legendary mount to mythic or even a companion. And you can check the vendor just here. This is the guy where you can trade in those incentives. You can trade in 1 for an upgrade token. Now you might think that's not really worth waiting a whole month because this Neverwinter Recruitment event is only going to happen on August the 4th, and that's 36 days away. Now the reason I'm telling you such in advance is because I was pretty annoyed at myself when I went ahead and upgraded like 2 or 3 characters just before this event happened without knowing it was going to happen. So hopefully with at least a month in advance, you'll at least know you have the possibility to level up a character with extra bonus rewards just within 36 days upon recording now. So that's what I'm gonna do with my upcoming wizard, so we can check out any buffs and such. And I just really haven't upgraded a wizard and got him to endgame yet, so I may as well do that. For me, it's worth the wait, and I'll most likely just be picking up a whole bunch of companion upgrade tokens. Now, the last time they hosted this recruitment event was with Module 21 when the Bard was released, so everybody went and upgraded a Bard. Then you could make use of this. Now, on top of those incentives, you get a whole bunch of rewards for that character of which you're leveling up. The majority of the rewards are unfortunately bound to that character, for example, Stones of Health, all the way up to maximum rank enchantments. Will we see a character being able to obtain a mythic enchantment? Highly unlikely. It's probably only going to be a rank 2, to be honest, a blue one. But you can get some insignias, rare collars, rerolls, free character loadout vouchers, retraining packs, and overall it's a very useful event for just leveling up a new character which you might even play on. So those of you who might be newer to the game, being attracted to it by Module 23 just recently with Dragon Hunts, it's in my opinion one of the best modules in a long time, albeit they didn't add like a whole new area where you can farm certain items, but they added those queues where you can fight your different types of dragons. So again, just a heads up for you guys that this event is returning and you can get some neat rewards from it. Again, you will have to level up 2 characters to get the maximum amount of incentives. For me, I'm probably just going to level 1 character up and spend those tokens and delete that one, and ultimately go and create that wizard character, level him up and get those neat rewards. Some of those things are actually Zen Market exclusive. For example, the bank inventory space. This character, which I leveled up during the previous event, has the most bank inventory of all my characters, as I don't want to be spending 500 Zen for some inventory space. And otherwise, those incentives can be used to get these following rewards. Again, can still be updated, and these companion upgrade tokens can be shared between characters via the shared bank. The same with all of these other items, since they are all just account bound. You could get glyphs of potency but realistically their value is only about 30,000 astral diamonds. And if you look at companion upgrade tokens right now, you can see that one token is worth just over 8,000 astral diamonds, so definitely worth it to get those tokens. Right now though, we do have a discount on the trade bar store, and so those of you who have trade bars, it can be very beneficial to buy your tokens now. I don't have a lot of keys. I could open astral lockboxes, and I have a bunch of upgrade tokens, but it's never too late to have more. Right now, the game kind of limits you to play on other characters by the cost of upgrading companions. We don't have many companions out there that are account-wide that are any higher than legendary. We only have 4 mythic account-wide companions, and generally a build will only use 1 or 2 of them. And with you needing 10 of them upgraded to mythic for your bolster, let alone having specific ones for your slots here, it can be very costly to get these upgraded, especially across multiple different characters. We're getting better though. Slowly and surely they're introducing more and more account-wide companions. Like example, they just added an account-wide Minsk. And for DPS alts, that's awesome because you can have that Minsk then on every single character. But you only get it on Epic, so you still need companion upgrade tokens to upgrade him to Legendary and then Mythic. So you may as well take part in this event. Personally, I'm not going to do it to upgrade a character that I'm actually going to play on, just again to get the incentives to get those upgrade tokens and then go ahead and spend those on some other characters. Otherwise, it can be very useful. Let's say you're only starting the game now, you have one character, you may have tried a second. Well, I would hold out on building up that character. You might want to wait till this event happens and pick up a whole bunch of really neat rewards. We can see level 1 Stone of Health, level 2 Small Bag of Holding, a trained Grizzly, Scrolls of Health, free bank slot, Barbarian Shaman, Celestial Coins, Greater Elven Silk Bag, a Greater Stone of Health, a 50% bonus to Rough Astral Diamond gains, retraining tokens, free character loadout, Runic Bag of Holding, Scrolls. These enchantments are going to be changed because these are currently ancient ones, they're the older versions. We're going to have to see what they're going to add here. Probably realistically 2 rank 2 choice packs here, and otherwise then you have your insignias, your collars, your trust reroll tokens, and then a signet of patronage for that certain campaign. We don't know yet. It's still more than a month away. They could up and go and change up all these rewards, but very likely they're only going to change a few things. And even as it is, it's still a neat boost for that character that you want to progress. Along with that, you can see the different loot that you could obtain through those Neverwinter incentives. Just keep in mind those marks of potency have been replaced by glyphs of potencies. Personally, I hope they add something on top of this event to make it more exciting. We're going to have to see. The description of the event doesn't really give much. I personally would love to see a new class coming sometime soon, but we don't know. With that said, again, I'd like to give a special thank you to all of these channel members for helping me keep my channel going. And if I presented this well, consider leaving the video a like. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing. We'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.